Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, typically in the Mr. Olympia competition, the reigning, defending champion has that, if you will, home court advantage. A lot of times we've seen the defending champion retain the title of Mr. Olympia on a questionable note. Now, if you go back and look at previous Mr. Olympias, all the Mr. Olympias that we had that won four or more titles, it was at least one controversial decision. Oh, well, except maybe for Lee Haney. I can't think of any one of his Olympia wins, that there was any controversy in. There was any question of whether he should have won it. We saw it with Arnold. We saw it with Dorian. We saw it with Ronnie. We saw it with Jay. We saw it with Phil. And like I said, it seems as though the reigning defending champion has that home court advantage. I think things are going to be changing now. I think we're going to see a swing in a different direction. Just because you step on the stage, the reigning defending champion, you're not going to get a pass anymore. I don't think that we're going to see that. It's not going to be just the biggest guy on stage. You're going to see a swing towards conditioning. Their conditioning is going to be paramount. It's going to be more, trying to think of the good word to use. It's going to be more imperative to bring conditioning. Yes, you need to bring muscle size. After all, it's a bodybuilding show. Bodybuilding is about building muscle, but more than size, shape. Yes, shape, flow of the muscle, balance, proportion. All those things should be part of the equation. But it seems that in recent years, some of these bodybuilders have been given a pass when it comes to conditioning. They're not bringing the type of conditioning they should be bringing, especially to the biggest show in bodybuilding, the Mr. Olympia. They're not bringing the type of conditioning they should be bringing, and they weren't getting marked down. Now, we saw a change with Shawn Rhoden when he defeated Phil Heath. Now, Phil Heath, he came in, he had good conditioning, but it was also an issue with the midsection, and that is part of conditioning. So it doesn't matter how tight and ripped you look on the rest of his physique. If the gut is hanging out, that's a reflection on your conditioning. And that's what he lost it, and that's why Rhoden won. That's why Phil Heath lost. And it's not going to be just a bubble gut. The judges don't want to see those bubble guts anymore. I think we're going to start seeing that come to an end, and as the bodybuilders start to understand that the judges are going to start marking them down for it. But overall conditioning, uh, and just because you step on stage, the current Mr. Olympia, you better bring conditioning along with the rest of your package, because I truly believe that it's gotten to the point where the judges are going to start evaluating things a little differently, putting a greater emphasis on the conditioning part of the package that the bodybuilder brings. And just because you're the reigning defending champion, it's not going to be a given that you're going to leave the champion. You're going to have to earn it. And you're going to have to bring not just one or two things to the show. You're going to have to bring a total package. And if you don't, you're going to. I really believe that the judges are going to start marking the bodybuilders down for that. I think there's going to be. I think you're going to start noticing it with all the shows, and it's going to be better for bodybuilding. Ultimately, you want the best guy to walk away with the win. The difficult part about it is that basketball, for instance, you throw the ball, it goes through the hoop. It's clear cut that a point was scored. It's objective. Bodybuilding, like a beauty pageant, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, is very subjective. But the judges have to have laid out in front of them a certain criteria that the competitors have to meet, and to score them appropriately according to that criteria. To conclude this video, just because you're the reigning champion, it's not going to be a given you're going to win again. Don't expect, just because you're the biggest guy on that stage, that you're going to walk away with top honors. You better start bringing the conditioning. I think we're going to see a change, a swing in the judging, and a much greater emphasis, as well as it should be, is going to be put on the conditioning aspect of the competitor's physique. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, you're going to find some links there. One is to Muscle Central Facebook. If you have any questions you want to ask me, go to the Muscle Central Facebook page. You can DM me there, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Also, you're going to find links to Species Nutrition, the best nutritional supplements out there. And also, you'll find a link to Mr. Potts Protein, the best tasting, best quality, protein-packed snacks you're going to find out there on the market. Okay, once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.